All right, hello, good morning, trade pros. Welcome to our morning market update for Tuesday, February 27th, 2018. All day, it's going to be February 27th. We got a big day ahead of us today. Our new Fed chair, Jay Powell, Jerome Powell, as they call him, will testify to the House. So this is a semi-annual testimony that he makes to the government. So he's going to go to the House today and then the Senate on Thursday. And what he's going to say is going to have influence in the market. First of all, you guys need to know this. The speech was already released, or what he's going to say is going to be released at 8:30 in the morning. So it's already out there. But still watch for an opportunity for this to influence the market. If there's any questionnaire period, you should definitely be watching through that as well, as it's going to have a definite effect on how equities, gold, US dollar react as well. First, let me take you an overview here of the markets. In Asia, Japan's up 1.1%. Hong Kong is down 0.7% today, and China is down 1.1% as well as a whole, while India is down 0.3. So equities are a little bit weak in the Asian session here in the morning. And in Europe at midday, London's down 0.33%. Paris is flat. Frankfurt is down 0.6% as well. So we're having some early weakness in the Asian markets, followed by a little bit of weakness here in the European markets so far in the morning. Futures in the United States, Dow Jones is also down about 0.2%. S&P's down 0.3. Nasdaq's down 0.2%. But I mean, looking at the market price right now, it looks like it's rebounded a little bit. Hang on. I just wanted to see the chart here behind this. Yeah, there's a little bit of rebound. So on Nasdaq, we're range bound for the overnight session along with the S&P, slightly lower in the morning, but we are seeing a little bit of rebound. So here's what I'm going to say. Today looks like a bullish day. It's got a bullish feel to it. Yesterday, we went up quite significantly. We rallied. And I think today you have to play the upside as well. The bulls are really making a case for trying to recover back to previous highs, and they're making a push. 2,800 is going to be a key resistance, which is in 18 points or so. So within 18 points, you're going to see some resistance to the upside of the S&P 500, but that 18 points should be enough of an opportunity for us to make our daily profit target and move on and see for and move on to the next day. So 2,800 is a target. Look for an opportunity to buy the dip today. I think markets are going to rally. And the only thing that could really derail that is if Jay Powell says something out of the norm. We'll talk about that in a moment. All right, so this morning we had some economic news. So we have durable goods in the morning, international trade, and retail inventories and wholesale inventories that were announced. After that, we'll cover that in a second, but after that at 10 a.m. we have consumer confidence. That's going to be a pretty big number for the U.S. as well as Richmond Fed Manufacturing Survey and the State Street Investor Confidence Index. All right, and then at 10 a.m. Jerome Powell testifies to the House officially. So he's not going to speak until about 30 minutes after the market opens. In today's session, you have to have a news wire. You got to have a source of news in order for you to participate, because there's going to be a lot of events that drive the market that you need to be on top of. So two news sources that I absolutely love, actually three news sources. I'll cover them very quickly. The first one's Financial Juice. It's actually free. Nathaniel, we have a guest in the office today. Well, I'll let you guys say hi to her in a moment. But the first one's called Financial Juice, and it's a free news squawk service. So it actually reads out the audio for you in real time, and it's free. The good thing about the Financial Juice service is that you don't have to pay anything for it. The bad thing is it's not that great because you're not really paying anything for it. So another one that's more premium is called Trade the News. Trade the News is a professional news squawk service. It's at institutional desks and proprietary firms across the world. It's either them or Rand Squawk. Those are the two providers for pro news sources. So you got to watch those. Another news source is we actually have a Twitter news feed on our website that you can go in and track for free. So I've created 50 Twitter accounts that you have to follow as a trader. I put it in one list, and it's kind of like a news feed. There's also a third-party app you could actually download to read out the text for you. So it becomes like an audio squawk, which is pretty cool. All right. So today, spotlight's on Jerome Powell today. So Jay Powell, our new Fed chairman, is going to be testifying in front of the House. Here's what the market's expecting. They're not expecting him to say anything new. They're expecting him to basically carry the torch from what the previous chairwoman did, Janet Yellen at the Federal Reserve. He's expected to pretty much repeat the same sentences, same language, same rhetoric as she did. So the expectation is for nothing to happen. It's basically a base case. However, it's his first one, so he might slip up and say something that could be a little bit more indicative of higher interest rates. What are higher interest rates? They're not really good for the overall economy. They slow down economic progress. So two things we're watching for: how many rate hikes will they do in 2018? The Fed meeting is coming up very soon. It's the middle of March. So in about 2 weeks, we're going to see the first potential interest rate hike. So do you really think Jay Powell is going to talk up the market or talk up the interest rates before that? I don't think so, but we'll see. There's always an opportunity for him to slip and to indicate they might raise a little bit more aggressively. For this year so far, we got 2.76% priced in as the interest rate hikes. So we have 2.76, not percent, 2.76 rate hikes are priced in into the market. So look for that. It's going to be interesting. If he mentions anything about 3, potentially even 4 hikes, then the market's going to take that and sell off while the US dollar pops and gold should also drop. So what you're looking for is what is the sentiment and what is his outlook on the economy, and how will he do things differently than Janet Yellen. So if any one of those things are announced and come to the forefront, they have the potential to move the market. All right, January preliminary wholesale inventories this morning came out at 0.7% versus 0.4%. So slightly better. So that's a pretty good economic release. And January advanced goods trade balance was at minus 74.4 billion versus minus 72.3 billion expected. So basically, that's all that's saying is that the trade gap actually widened. So it's not good for the United States. They're importing more and exporting less. So their international trade has taken a little bit of a hit, which will definitely be a concern to Donald Trump and his administration, because he's decided to measure himself by trade and by the stock market. Remember, Donald Trump said, I was responsible for a massive rally in the stock market, which is all and well. It's good, but when it goes down, you're also responsible for it. So that's why no other president has taken responsibility for the stock market as a whole, because it's a dangerous game. All right, so you guys watch Jerome Powell, Jay Powell at 10 a.m. You guys watch that. It's going to be very important. Listen to the news at that time. You have 10 a.m. You also have consumer confidence in the Richmond Fed manufacturing survey. I'm seeing upside in the market, traded to the upside. I think oil, S&P 500, NASDAQ are going to climb. U.S. dollar is going to drop on today's session. Good luck. Best of trading. Nathaniel, you want to say hi? We have our guest here from Switzerland. Yeah, so she's coming out for a little bit. Say hi, Nathaniel. You learning a lot?
Yeah, it's fantastic. If
Yeah.
you ever need to improve trading, George is the man.
Oh, amazing. I paid her to say that. How much? Send me the bill when you're. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Thank you.
It really is.
Thank you, Nathaniel. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're working with Nathaniel for the week, teaching her how to trade like a pro, because we're going from the very basics on how to read the market, how to place trades in there. It's a good structured program. So if you guys want to check it out, join us for a trading room. It's every day, Monday to Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. It comes with a 14-day money back guarantee. You literally have nothing to risk. That's the only time you'll hear that in the markets. I got to turn around and open up the trading room. You guys have a great day on YouTube. I'll see you tomorrow. Trade careful, manage your risk, and trade like a trade pro. All right, peace out. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. I love that the camera's got a little lid that it closes.
I like where you just made me go in front of everyone. I didn't put my makeup yet. I'm joking.
You look great.